How's it going, guys? I'm going to do a quick video going over just my nightly scans. So this is going to be during the week. This is what I'll be doing pretty much every day. And it's fairly simple. I'm going to start with just what indicators I have up. I'm going to clear all drawings from here. Right now, I have it's called the VR VP in Trading View. It's the volume profile right here. And here are my values. I have 30% width. And then on my inputs, I have 170. EMA is just 20, 50, 100, 200. Whenever I open up a new chart, I'm not going to have these indicators pull up. I have EMA clouds and then the performance in the top right. If we expand here, we're going to have RSI, and that's what I'm looking for, divergences or something like that. So here is my scan on Finviz. It's fairly simple. I'll go to overview right here. For market cap, I have small plus, this is over 300 million. Price over $5, average volume over 1 million, current volume over 1 million, and then option shortable. You don't really have this, doesn't do much. So we're gonna see we have 1,000 tickers, and I'm gonna show you guys how I can really get through these 1,000 tickers. Pretty simple. It's because I'm looking for one thing in particular. One thing I think that is important on Finviz, because it will start to add up. If you turn on this TA, these sorts are really hard to read. It might just be me, but I don't like reading them with that TA on. It zooms them out quite a bit, and you get a whole bunch of EMAs that you don't need. So I turn off TA, and I'm looking for lower highs. I'm looking for something at support, something at resistance, maybe a hot sector that I'm interested in. Whatever it is, I'm looking for a play that I believe is actionable based on a setup that I like. And if I do find that, I'm then going to go over to TradingView and expand it a little bit. So we'll start. Oh, also, this is important for me at least. I sort them by volume. So then I know I'm getting the highest volume once it starts. These are going to be your most liquid, your NVIDIAs, your Apples, and stuff like that. So I already kind of started a little bit outside Riot pulled up. And one of the ones I was looking at is Riot and CLSK. And this was because of the move we had from Mara today. So Riot, I'm pretty familiar with this chart. It's down here at a weekly support. We had some high volume coming in, and I like the lower highs here. So this is going to be, as for tomorrow, will I play? I don't know. Maybe if we get a dip back down. But it's a setup that I see myself interested in the near future. So I'm going to go and add that to my watch list. Let's go through. And a lot of this, I'm going to be rambling a lot, but there's not going to be much for me to talk about. It's really just looking for specific setups. I like something with SoFi here. And this caught my eye just because I've already seen it. We had that failed breakout. All right, here's what I'm going to write for SoFi here. We have an old support right here. And it was weak compared to the market. I think market ended around green today. And we have this daily bear flag. So it looks like it's rejecting on some pretty high volume, and it's coming off a break of support, and it's retesting that. That's old support is now resistance, and we got a bear flag here. So that is going to be a short setup that I'm going to be looking at. I'll add that to the watch list. There's one up here, Amazon. I like this one. Let's see. We'll bring it over here, see what we got. I like this kind of candle structure right here. It broke out above resistance. No, I don't really care. Only because it's Amazon. I'm going to be looking at it anyways. Bank of America. We had something up here at resistance. That's not technically my type of play, but just because I don't know how many setups we'll get. We'll have BAC here. Pretty simple. Lots of projections at this resistance. From the way I play it, the more times you're going to reject a resistance, the better chance you are to finally break through. So we'll add that as sort of a resistance break that we could be playing. So I'm going to be just quickly scrolling down here, and as you'll see, it's a pretty simple process. I'm looking for consolidation. I'll say is that's the biggest thing I'm looking for. So that's what allows me to be able to. I might miss some setups, but if I'm looking for one thing in particular, I can clear through 1,000 charts in 15-20 minutes. I like cores. Let's see what we got there. I've never played this one. Okay, it's not bad. I think there's. Let's pull up the hourly. If I like the daily, I'm always going to pull up. That's something we can work with. Let's go to the week. Oh, recent IPO. Okay, well, I have this one. That's an interesting one. I've never played that name, never heard of it. Looks like we got some consolidation. It hasn't really moved since June 12th, so that's something that I'm interested in. Skip one there. And what's nice about this is there's no bias. I'm not looking for any long or any short in particular. I'm willing to play either way, and I'm really not even looking at the tickers, to be honest. So it's another. I don't have any bias towards, say a Tesla Bull or something like that. I'm not looking at the name of the tickers. I'm solely looking at the chart. Let's pull up Walmart here. I think McDonald's was really weak today, and I want to say Coke was weak. You guys see what I'm seeing here. I mean, you have these lower highs, but no, I don't like that sector. Wasn't doing very good today. Love Jets, the ETF for. I mean, that just this is the plain ETF. It's got this massive volume shelf here at outside the night. I'll say 19, anywhere below 19. So when you pull up Love, which is going to be Southwest Airlines, that just kind of looks like randomness. Some of those consolidation plays, you'll pull them up, look closer, and be like, yeah, let's just chop. And I don't really want to play that. It could be a setup. MRVL, I was really interested in this one. I'm going to add this one. I like these. This is some lower highs. This kind of, it's semi, so, you know you're going to get there. I think you have some lower highs here that you could deal with. Let's pull up this hourly, though. Yeah, I don't know about tomorrow per se, but I think later this week we can get a setup there with Marvel. All right, let's keep this going. We got 4 minutes left in this video. I'm gonna try to get through as many as possible just to try to show you guys how quickly. Um, I think scanning does not have to be. You don't have to spend hours at your laptop every day. It can take 20 minutes if you're just looking for one thing. I'm looking through all these charts. Just because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm just scrolling through. I'm looking through all these TME. See, just something like that. I like that. I already have this. I already have a position here, so I'll add it again though, just for the video. Fairly straightforward, lower highs, and this is something that this is not a ticker. What's the volume on here? 7 million. That's good volume. That's I wouldn't just be looking up ticker symbol TME if I wasn't going through Finviz to see. And you can see Finviz does a pretty good job showing me that chart. That looks pretty bullish to me. We got lower highs there. I'm willing to take that risk versus reward. How I play these, pretty simple. My risk is a break of that lower trend line, and my reward is I typically like to start selling when we reach that upper part. So I'll probably aim for like a little bit below 16 right there. The only problem with Finviz, you have to deal with quite a bit of ads, but I guess that's what you get for it being free. Bar chart, I think, does have a pretty good screener. I've never used, actually, I used it a while back, but I think I don't really pay attention. All right, EVX, that looks interesting. To flow as much. I get most of my flow just from if I see a tweet or something, I'll look at it, but I'm going to throw this on the watch list just because it moves a lot. But, you got a double inside bar here. And by double inside bar, it kind of looks like a bear flag, but we'll see. This is going to be a work in progress. If this gives us something moving in the morning, I don't mind it. I guess that's just an inside bar, so that all of it is inside the previous candle, kind of self-explanatory. Let's see. Trying to hurry this up. But I mean, let's see. I've been doing this for probably 6 minutes, and we're done 10 pages. So let's say you do 20 pages. That is, so 10 pages is 200. I mean, that's 400 pages in 12 minutes. 400 different charts you're looking at in 20 minutes. You're gonna miss some setups because you're moving quick, but you're being time efficient. And you're looking for the certain setups that you want. UNH, I don't mind that actually. I don't. That's not bad. If you get. You have a big volume shelf right there. Let's add it. So XLI is going to be healthcare. That's industrials. XLV is going to be healthcare. Oh, that's actually not the prettiest candle, but we'll keep it in there. If it's going to have to pull, I need a bullish candle before I'm going to think about entering, but I don't mind that initial break. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened there. I was on Friday. I don't know. Might have been news or something. I don't really care. We'll see. If we get a bullish candle there, I'll be interested. ROIV. I'll show you guys exactly what I saw there. I like that. That looks good to me. It's definitely not a setup I'm going to be playing tomorrow, but I don't know. You got lower highs there. That's consolidation. That's a setup. Let's pull up this week real quick. That looks good. Recent IPO. What is that? Yeah. Pharmaceutical play? I'll add that. Why not? And you can see I'm just looking at lower highs right here. That's literally all I'm looking for in all these charts. And once you are looking for those RDFM, looks like a stupid stock. All right, CDE. That's a. I don't know if they have options that are liquid. That is one of the problems we're doing this. I don't really care right now when I'm doing the scan if these have liquid option chains. So that's something that I have to go through later. If I'm unfamiliar with the name, that's something that I'll check. Just if they have high open interest on any of their contracts. Sometimes they don't. A lot of times, some of these names won't, but you could still play shares. That is completely okay. Rose, that doesn't look bad. Dutch Rose is busy around that. I don't know. Might be able to get something there. You got a little. I should have played that the last week. That was a great setup. That's just going to be one of those that's going to keep a little pushing higher on these little flags. I don't think I'm going to play that though. PPL, that looks. Utilities got wrecked today. That was really. There were some utility plays that were setting up TMUS. I've tweeted about this, and then we're right there at the top. We got back-to-back wedges right here. You guys have probably recognized a lot of these names because I've tweeted out quite a bit of them because this is the scan that I'm running every day. So, especially when it gets to like Thursday, you're going to get a lot of the same stocks because it's not like there's just going to be unlimited setups playing every day. We're going to get rid of those because this hourly is a little messy. But this is coming off a big breakout. You got some consolidation right here. So we'll add that. And then we got Doc coming up right after. I don't really want to play. It's a REIT. Those usually aren't going to have any liquid option chains, so I'm going to get rid of that one. ETFs are tough, and then of course REITs are not fun to play. They usually don't really have any liquid option chains. You'll get nice setups, and then they'll just turn into chop typically. So we're getting kind of the latter parts of these names, and once you start getting to these, I usually only do like 20. You still get like some, and honestly, a way to do it is if you really just want to keep it as simple as possible, just do tech. You can run through tech names really quick because those are going to be your liquid names. But I mean, we're still getting Airbnb, Etsy. SO is a reliable one for utilities. Cat had some interesting action today. I was disappointed in what we saw from that. I still got kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Not a big fan of that candle. I don't know how this closed. It didn't close bad, but I mean, DE too. DE got poof. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think XLI in general got, yeah, and that's, I'm just going to have this set up. That wasn't something I saw in the scan, but XLI, if you get a breakthrough to that 120, yeah, you got a gap right there. Big volume gap, honestly, to like 115. So that's something. TXN, again, I've tweeted out a lot of these names, but you get the gist of like what I'm looking for. It's consolidation, really. So TXN, kind of same thing. I tweeted this one out. You can play this either as a wedge. If you get a break out of this upper trend line for long and then a break below 192 for short, I think either of those are good plays. Kava, another one. Tweeted this one out. I guess I probably should have done this video on a day where I didn't tweet all the setups out beforehand. Kava, if you get a break above that 96 level, I think you're safe there. That's this one's been a tank. Did I miss anything? Okay. Still not looking at tickers. That's an interesting one, but not really much going on there. I'm only looking for lower highs. SRE, this one's annoying. Yeah, look at that. Those utilities just got screwed today, and now it's almost looking like a bear flag. So if you wanted to play that as a higher lows, but I wouldn't. It's going to just turn into chop, so we're going to ignore that for now. Let's go back to here. Boom, boom, boom. That was a regional bank. Those typically aren't going to have much going as of I'll do the 20 pages. So that's going to come out to around 500 charts. So we cleared through, no, and maybe I missed some, but I mean, like I said, I don't want to spend hours. And sometimes it might seem like I do because of how many charts I tweet out. But if you guys are just doing this, where you're just literally looking for one setup, and particularly, it does not pan W. Let's see what we got there. You got a hammer. You do have a hammer there. I'm probably not going to play that though, if I'm being honest. That's not really my setup. I know there are some people who that's their kind of setup right there. Post breakout and then a hammer. I'm not a big fan of playing candles. I like my trend lines, to be honest. If I have my trend line, I can give myself a clear risk reward. I'll do one more page. You never know. It's like the miner looking for gold. You don't want to stop. This could be the page. I'm not seeing anything else, guys. This is probably it. Now we're getting to some you're getting, oh, okay. See, Netflix, you have names here. Even you get to the later ones, it's just very hit or miss. TTD, that looks like something called consolidation. We're at over 15 minutes on this video, though, so I'll cut it here. Let's just take a look at TTD real quick. I don't know. Maybe. It looks like it just hasn't moved in a couple months, which is what I'm looking for, but you know what? I see the vision. You got a little something here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Let's add it. Why not? All right. So we went through a grand total of 505 stocks. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different tickers in around 13 minutes. So that's pretty good. That's for one night. And, like I said, if you really want to just get specific, you can just go to technology. You'll still get 174. Most of these are going to be very liquid names. Typically, if I'm doing that, I'm going to do technology. I'm going to do the three big ones that I care about. Technology, industrials. Industrials will give you another 81. And then healthcare will give you another 139. So those are always good. Hope this was informative. I hope you guys are able to see a common theme through these charts and kind of what I'm looking for. A lot of it boils down to just consolidation, lower highs, something like that. They're all pretty much the same setup, lower highs. And, like I said, you don't have to be scanning for hours to find setups. It could take as simple as 15 minutes just going to Finviz and scrolling through pages real quick. You're going to miss some, but you're also going to get quite a bit. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week.